Our executives coming from J&T, we have Mr. John Edison Villeno, Sales and Marketing Supervisor. We also have Mr. Joseph Emmanuel Orsin, Public Relations Supervisor. And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Miss Zoe Chi, the Branding Director. Once again, these are our executives from J&T. So, there you go. So right now, please be seated. So right now, we shall proceed with the MOA signing. There are, of course, contracts right in front of you. Then later after that, on signing, then we will have a photo together. Let's have a photo session, please. Okay, so right now, we will have a photo session. Okay, still on go. So I guess we're good. So right now, let's congratulate each other. So can we please stand up? Okay, stand up. Sir Neil and our director, Ms. Zoe, please. Thank you so much. Stand still. Stay still, sorry. There you go. And right now, please hold, okay. Right after that, you will have to hold the contract, please. There you go. Let's have photo session again. 3, okay. Okay, I see that. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. So, once again, a resounding applause to Shoppedia and J&T. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we will have to open your questions. Please be seated to our executives. Yes, there you go. We'll be opening the floor for questions.
Yeah. Before we proceed with the Q&A, I'd like to throw you some opening thoughts about this. Can we? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So, welcome everybody. I'm Neil Garcia, and I'm so happy to see this kind of crowd. You guys are so beautiful and lovely, and of course, you guys are not fake writers, aren't you? Masyadong inuulan ang ating mundo ng mga fake writers, fake news, misinformation, and disinformation. And That's what we are all fighting here every day of our lives. Shoppedia is a thought-provoking, revolutionary e-commerce that is addressing the current problems of our e-commerce. I don't want to name names, but you basically know who they are. The advent of the giant networks in our country 11, 12 years ago has paved the way for Filipino consumerism to be victimized in so many ways. You order this thing in their online platform, you receive a different thing. They pose to be the sellers, but technically they are not the sellers. They posted items that seems to be true, but technically they are fake items. And for the past 13 years, these kind of activities continued and continued and continued until such time that the government of the Philippines was awakened. Oh, it's time to have an Internet Transaction Act of 2023. That's the only time they have mesmerized by the huge problems of e-commerce in the country. The question to them was, why did it take you so long to do that? Maybe my theory is somebody bigger, powerful, authoritative might be behind it. And sad to say, it's called Filipino friends. We are here to demonstrate to you that there should be a change alongside as we invoke on a new era of e-commerce digitalization in the country. I hope we all be awakened with your help, media people, to disseminate the information that every penny that you purchase in an online world counts and it has a value. 300 pesos man lang yan or 3,000, that has to be respected properly by those platforms. So, Shoppedia addresses one by one the question of what kind of platform you have. Where we are a single vendor platform where everything you will see at the time that we will open is technically what you will get. On 11th of October and 12th, some of you were not invited, but some media were. Did you know that something happened massively? In 2 days of our event, there was a massive spike on our website registration. And guess what? It came from the competitors. They thought all the while that if they can just register online, they can just go away with the process. But when my merchant acquisition department called them up one by one and verified their information, and the response was, ay, may ganun pala. Of course, we're not stupid. Do you know why I'm doing this? I'm not doing this for profiteering. I'm doing this for every person sitting around here, for your daughters, for your nieces, for your nephews, for your brothers and sisters, for your families. Anybody could be victimized at any time of the day. I don't want to ask this question, but anyway, maybe some of you have already had that kind of experience, right? So be it. This event is also momentous because Shoppedia's dream to cover the delivery of its parcels, hard-earned parcels and purchases to Filipinos across the country is to be secured and put into a safety. J&T has the ability to cover the whole area of the country almost. and they're doing their very best to cover the whole thing in the near future. But I love to give them that in the future. But J&T, as you can see, every day and night, I can see their trucks busy because of their dedication and commitment to make sure that every parcel we have took in from the warehouses shall be delivered on time. I understand that there are no perfect system. My system isn't perfect, to be honest with you. There's no technology that is perfect. But look into the intention. Look into the core of the business. Look into the design of its model. How is it different from any other giant networks compared to Shoppedia? So that question goes out to you guys later on, if you want to ask that question back to me. But for now, I hope you enjoy your appetizers, and I would love to enjoy answering your questions. Thank you.
Sounds right. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. G. We shall now proceed to the Q&A portion. So, if we do have questions right now, there you go. I can see that. Thank you so much, Mr. Ed.
Do we have a mic?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Hello,
Hi, sir.
My name is Ed Usman. I have my own news site.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been a journalist for more than 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's very impressive that you hear from someone who is committed to the welfare of the consumers, because we heard so many things about consumers buying goods from every e-commerce platform, but many times they come up with goods that were not the one intended to be bought.
Right.
Nasira-sira natin. So, how would you compare yourself from the other e-commerce platforms, and how would you go about making sure that only genuine goods will be into your platform?
No problem, sir. Sir, sorry, what's your first name again?
Ed.
Ed, sir, Ed. I also would like to ask my colleagues to give their answers as well, because I don't want to monopolize this mic. But anyway, that's a very, very good question. How do we ensure and differentiate ourselves? It's very, very simple. The platform is built on having its own self-regulatory body. We don't need to be regulated by the government. If this is a media, then I would call this to UTI. Regulate me, and you will see my standards better than yours. Because before the acquisition of this ITA, I already self-regulated myself. Why? That should have been the case of those forerunners in the e-commerce industry. The problem continued because of the non-self-regulations that took place in the past 13 years. Without self-regulation inside the platform, everything can happen. So, quickly, how do we do this? If you apply to be our merchant, you will be undergoing a tedious screening process. We will be asking your concept. We will be asking your papers, your documentations, your BIR, your FDA, your certificate of authenticity if you're selling high-end brands. We will be asking for your license to operate if you are a pharmaceutical company or a manufacturer. Because in our experience in the past year, I cannot imagine that this brand, I always hear this jingle, their jingle every day of my life, that when we found out of their many, many products, anim lang yung meron silang registered na items. I said, oh my God, I am in the middle of a limbo here. So if we did not do that, then we are already partakers of those kind of things. We will be liable according to the law if we will allow the selling of items that are not properly complying to the government laws and regulations. So before a person or a merchant can sell or display their products, we have our product checking, we do visitations on their site. We are not reliant on your social media displays because sometimes the products are well edited only. But when you look into the actual products, it does not look good. It does not cost that much. So that makes us different. As you notice, Sir Ed, I am not into the numbers of merchants. I'm more into the quality of merchants. Because quality is the best over quantity. You like that?
Hello, magandang hapon po. So, yeah, actually, I'm very new here to meet Sir Leo. Yeah, so there is an initiative from the team, like our team received that there is a customer want to reach J&T Express for use our delivery service. And same, just like to cooperation with other customers, they are very willing to provide our service to any our Filipinos and our customers. So that's why we are here. Apparently, the story of Shoppedia is very new for me. I don't know the story of Shoppedia yet, but I'm thinking like whether in our Philippines there is a very big market, very big market. So even though there are some merchants there's different online or offline business here, but there's still market share there. Because especially some islands, in some far-flung areas, the customers, they still need the service. Not only logistics, but they need also the sales service or other platform service. So this is here. But for Sunil, share some opinion is not represent J&T Express. Yeah. Oh yeah. So actually, I'm very new to hear about this kind of opinion. Yeah, I really respect about your insights. I respect every opinion. But yeah, we are here to share our service here. We don't mention any about other issues about this. And JT's company is very humble and very modest to provide all our customers the best and quality service. Yeah, so here is sharing. So I cannot say much about that, but I just here to give the commitment about the delivery shipping service. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, what Ms. Zoe did say was correct. I mean, it has nothing to do. My opinion was my opinion. Because Shoppedia is really a passionate company. No offense meant to J&T. They have their own vision and mission, but what I'm saying is from the bottom of my heart, not representing any entities here at all. But if you're going to visit in any of my interviews, I always say the same campaign. Always. I never been changing my directions when I'm addressing the media. So they're already asking Zoe, but the point of the matter is that most of the questions might probably be asked to Shoppedia.
Yes, I would like to ask, I'm just wondering how Shoppedia will generate its income. Does it rely solely to the seller fees?
How do we generate income?
Yeah.
We generate income in many aspects of the business. One is through commissions base. We only charge commissions, no hidden charges. And soon we will be having our own advertisement schemes or bracketing, depending on the algorithm that our system will be provided.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Any questions for J&T? Okay. Yes. Sir Ellen.
Hi, LA from Daily Tribune.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, sir.
You mentioned prior that there are earnings that you had in the previous company that you had. So what were the learnings that you applied in Shoppedia that made it more stronger or better in terms of service to the public?
Good question. Just for everybody to know, Mr. Ellie was there at the time that I was able to launch one of the mega app that I had in the year 2021, but something came up, and that's way beyond my control. So the learnings I had there were very, very simple. Admit the fault, revise the mistakes, and never do it again. That's it. Because if you have those simple steps of bouncing back, you can immediately be able to restructure yourself into a much sturdier way, and you can observe yourself that you have become a better version of yourself. Mistakes are not supposed to be an allergies of many people. There's no mistakes, you will not be successful. Most successful people are the number one people who have number one mistakes and many, many mistakes in the world.
But still, are you enforcing the same quality assurance?
It will always be the same. I have given the scenarios many, many times, you know that. So nobody picked it up. The things continued. If somebody picked it up, then I would have stopped. But nobody listened to the call. Everybody seems to continue with what they're doing. So here we are again, relaunching it.
Okay, thank you. And then Joseph from J&T, you were mentioning something different here. Will it be an option? Or something about a new product or something?
Hi sir. So for that one, it's on our mobile app. So we already recently launched a COD feature on our mobile app, which is available for the walk-in customers and also the people who are using our mobile app. So from there, of course, they will have the option whether they deliver or ship any parcels. So it will be much more convenient for them in delivery.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with the app since I use that. But have you integrated this with other payment apps, credit cards, GCash, Maya?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Meron na siya yan. Okay. Thank you very much.
Hi. John from Orange Magazine. This partnership, exclusive ba siya? J&T and Shoppedia, or meron din ibang papasok na delivery app? And for J&T, paano natin how exclusive ito? And yung meron ba tayo, of course, Shoppedia. When you launch it, meron ba tayo mga free shipping, mga promos na pwede i-avail?
Yeah. For your first question, is this exclusive? Yes. We chose J&T because they covered almost 43,000 barangays, am I correct? 98% of the almost nationwide. That's the number one qualifications we're looking at for a particular delivery courier third-party services. And number two, their expansion on a yearly basis is a tremendous manifestation of their successes. So we wanted to ride with that kind of success as they were able to penetrate the whole market in a span of how many years alone. And if you are newly introduced e-commerce, you want to make sure that your consumers all over the country can get to enjoy the shopping with us, even if they are in Zamboanga or anywhere. So we got J&T. Exclusive in a sense that we are not dealing with any other couriers, so that we can only be concentrating with each other, so that we can immediately interact or align with each other. And of course, we do have free shipping, vouchers, and promotions alongside.
Just to answer though, for us kasi our mission talaga is to serve every Filipinos with quality service when it comes to delivery. So our very much mission, and with the platform of Shoppedia, we can definitely cater to every Filipinos nationwide.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Hi,
part of having page. For the J&T team, how would you address the issue about some of the buyers or the products were being tossed around na parang hindi iniingatan, and we've seen some videos about it on social media? Will that happen again on this platform? Thank you.
Let me answer. Carl, anyway, when I had this thing with J&T, that has already been covered. Okay, we will not be proceeding this far if we had not cited that along the way in the directions. So please be assured. Again, nobody is perfect. All right, no company ever existed is ever been perfect. Everybody get mistakes, blunders, and all. But again, as I always give you this manifestation, the years pass by and you get to see J&T's trucks all over your places. That's a sign of success. Let's look into that. Let's forget what happened in the past. Let's all go forward.
Thank you. Now let's go proceed to the next question. Do you have questions here? How about you, sir? Okay. Do we have any other questions here? There you go. Hi, sir.
Hello, Terry from Philippine Inquirer. I would just like to ask this, what are your long-term goals for this partnership, and what is your outlook for e-commerce this coming Christmas? Are we expecting more orders, and how are we preparing for that? Thank you.
Wow, I love the question, sir. Our outlook for this e-commerce will be part of the growing e-commerce economy in the Philippines. In the year 2025, we will be averaging, we will be hitting the revenue of how much? $72 billion US dollars. That's for 2025. We are not that greedy enough to really get that kind of amount, but a particular, a small percentage of that that's make us okay. My long-term goal with J&T is we will not only deliver in the Philippines, we will deliver in anywhere where J&T is, because anywhere J&T is, there's Filipinos. And that is our goal. We bring Filipino products, homegrown products to those Filipinos abroad. That's why we are looking forward to make J&T Cargo as part of our international partnership, because J&T and J&T Cargo are the same anyway. So
J&T Express is different than other name. Yeah. So we are from J&T Express name. J&T Cargo is a different brand. Yeah. So and of course, like for us, it's like we need to provide a quality service for Shoppedia customers, and also same as other local customers. So nationwide, just say like what we did in the over years. Yeah, thank you so much. I would like if any questions for our company, because we have some other schedule. If there has maybe first to answer.